Welcome, welcome, welcome to Garnet Queen Tarot. Hello, Taurus family. How are you guys doing today? Ooh, well, we want to put on our protective gear by blocking out any negativity. So I know y'all say, oh gosh, here we go to breathing. Let's do it. Inhale, exhale twice, okay? Because y'all getting tense. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now shake it off. Woo! Clear that space. Clear that energy. It's a new day. New opportunities. New goals. Come on. We always got to keep our energy clear because, there be some haters out there. Well, let's see. Spirit, speak to us on behalf of our wonderful Taurus. Release all the messages we need to receive. Okay, let's start it. The news is it's time for you to do some self-reflection. They're asking you to dive deep within to figure out what it is you want, where you see yourself, and what you need to do to get there. It's like helping you to put things in order, to figure out where you go from here. There's some decisions you have to make, and you've been pondering them for a minute. But you got to figure out, what is it that's right for you right now? Who is it that's right for you? You got to make the big decisions. This is about you and your life and moving forward. You're getting really serious and deep within. You got to keep digging. Because it's so important to get aligned and in tune with yourself. There's so many hidden and buried messages that if you start digging, seriously digging, and blocking out the noise, a lot of information is going to be revealed to you. This is your year, 2024. You've gone through a lot of hardship, a lot of issues, and you're just trying to figure things out. You know that you need to dig deep within. Seriously. Really serious. Really seriously. The star and the new beginnings, the tower, and you are pondering. Wow. You really thinking about everything. You're looking into the past. Your faith has been tested. Oh my gosh. You've been through some stuff really deep. And it seems like your world just imploded. Things have changed drastically. And you're going through this process right now. A lot is getting revealed to you because you're starting to really dig deep down and focus on your life and where you started, where you are right now. Because even here, look at that. You're trying to focus. You're trying to focus on where you came from, what changed, what things you have to change about yourself. You're working on you. And you're just thinking about everything. You're reflecting on what was, what is, and what is going to be. And it's like say if you come upon a certain age and you're looking at yourself and asking yourself questions as far as, where do I go from here? That's what you want to know. You want to know, where do I go from here? What do I need to do? Seriously. Because you've been back and forth, twists and turns, ups and downs, and just frustration taking over. And you have plans for yourself, but when you apply certain things, no matter how much you try, sometimes you just feel like, oh, I'm calling it quits. I'm done. Because things don't work out the way you want it to. But in order to get to that point, you have to be willing to make the necessary changes. You already know you can't keep doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. That's crazy. But you're trying to figure out, where do I tweak it? Where do I change it? How can I move further? And When things implode, significant changes are taking place in your life right now, and that's why new beginnings are coming in. You're starting again, but you're not starting from the bottom of the barrel. You understand? No matter what you've lost through this process, you've gained a lot too that's beneficial to you, and you have to be able to recognize it for what it is. You can't just throw your hands in the air and say, I'm done. I'm sick of it. I'm done. I'm frustrated. I've had enough. I can't do this anymore. This is life. That's the process called life. Not everything is going to work in your favor. You know, and you can't allow people and their comments to turn you upside down. Nobody needs to validate you but you and your source. Don't let what other people have to say about you mess you up. It's their job to come after you and mess with you. That's why you're being tested all the time. What have you learned from the last time you was tested? That's where these questions come about. You have to build up that muscle where I'm going to tolerate enough to get to where I need to be. And I'm going to block out that noise. But it messes with your head a lot because you're too concerned about the thoughts of others. You move the way you're supposed to move. Okay? Don't worry about what they're doing. That's why when we come into our realm right here, we block out the negativity. We don't want to hear. We deafen our ears to the noise of others. Stop allowing people to get in your head and mess with you. That's why new beginnings are taking place. That's why you feel like everything has fallen apart. Yes, things have changed drastically. But isn't that something that happens every day? Change is evident. Change is evident, and you have to get used to it and move accordingly. Stop allowing the voices of other people meant to mess with you because of their own envy and jealousy. You letting haters dictate your path? No. You keep doing you, and you keep doing your best until you can get through it. It's a process. It's called life. And not everything works in our favor, but if we give up, we'll never get it to turn around and be the way we want it to be. But you got to stay in the mess to get through the mess. Okay? You have to believe in yourself enough to know, hey, I'm tired, but I'm going to keep going. How many things in life have you achieved by constantly moving? Think about it. Have you graduated high school? Have you gotten promoted on a job? You know, have you finished and extended your education? But you have to get through certain things. I had a friend, and she was taking the insurance exam, and she could never pass it. She used to call me all the time and complain, I can't pass this exam. And she had been on this job since she was in high school. Okay? But different levels, she had to take tests to keep getting up and up and up. And she finally came to a point where they were telling her, okay, great, you got your license, but you need this other license. She waited so many years that the new rules, she had to get that immediately. What I'm saying to you is that anything worth having is worth putting that sweat equity in. If you want it bad enough, you'll do the legal and right things to get to where you need to be. You'll do the homework. You'll research. Because this is a betterment for you. Right now, you don't want to keep just roaming. You want to put your nails into something and hold on with those claws and rise. That's what it's about. Remember, it's about being inspired to rise, to be your best self. And no matter what hits you, what knocks you down, fall down 7 times, stand up 8. You got to keep standing up. Life is a roller coaster. And sometimes people just want to get off. Yeah, we all want to get off. But eventually it's going to slow down. And remember, no storm lasts forever. Just keep moving. You're closer than you think. You're taking a breather. A lot of stuff has transpired. Transformational change. Then you're having new beginnings. So the mess was being cleared out, slowly but surely, so that you can start fresh. New beginnings. And then here it tells you, even with the moon, it says what? Detoxify. Cleanse yourself. Start fresh. Get rid of the crap, the trash, anything weighing and holding you down, any luggage you're carrying, any mindset issues. Toss it. You're taking a purge. Just purge it out. You don't always get the most pleasant smell from purges, but you need to get rid of this stuff right now, because it's holding you back and holding you down, right? You got plans on the way, and in order to expose them and get them in motion, you got to keep going through the stuff. Find a balance. Find a balance in your life. Don't have too much of one thing. You can't work 7 days a week. Cut it down. Make sure you take breaks. Replenish and drink a lot of water. And cleanse your mind. Detoxify of any people in your circle that tend to wind you up. Make you question your abilities. Make you question yourself. Detoxify and get them out your life. Purge. Your ultimate word today is purge. Don't have people around you that you already know want to bring you down. I'm not saying you're going to be their enemy. I'm just saying be mindful of what they represent. You're going to have good and bad, evil, haters. When people hate on you, you know what that means? You must be doing something right, because they see your potential. The question is, do you see your potential? Keep moving forward. Significant change is coming in your life, but it's for a reason. It's for your good. So don't take it in a negative way. Just recognize it for what it is. Keep digging down deep inside and unveiling your secrets, your gifts, your treasures. It's going to unveil who you really are. So through this process, you got to keep, like you swimming, put your head under the water, deal with some of the stuff, and come back up for breath. That's how life is. And yours is no different from anybody else's. But you are going further. You're just reflecting on everything right now to see what pluses you take with you, because everybody that's standing next to you right now can't go with you. You're climbing up the ladder, and there's some people that's going to weigh you down. So therefore, you got to stay focused. You don't need anybody to validate who you are. And you got to remember, anything worth having is worth working for. So continue with that sweat equity. You got this. Okay? Take care. Talk soon. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel. Taurus out. Take care. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.